Karen Stangram, welcome back to Conquer Crochet, and this is the April vlog. So because March ended with almost a whole week after the March vlog, there are going to be a few little March things in here as well. So one of the things that happened the day after the last vlog went live was the craft fair. So we started off the month with a craft fair. Actually, we ended March with a craft fair. So this is where I sell all of my crochet toppered notebooks and a few other little stationery bits and pieces. And I also have some jewellery which I used to make, but I don't make anymore. I'm sharing a table with Adam for the foreseeable until he gets himself on his feet with his leather business. So he has lots of gorgeous leather things. He's just trying to sort of get a feel for the market at the moment and to see, you know, what people want to buy. So he was there with me, and here's him doing some of his burnishing I think it's called, getting polished edges. So we do this at the Kenfig Nature Reserve, which is in Kenfig, and these are just some of the murals which are outside the building, which are lovely, and it's just such a lovely location to be in. And the day after the craft fair was Mother's Day. So the end of the month was also Mother's Day. We had a lovely day down on Porthcawl Beach. You can just see the pavilion in the background there. It was really lovely, really quite warm for the end of March. Lots of people out, the sky was really blue. It was absolutely gorgeous day. And we did manage to have time for a fabulous ice cream, which was really nice. So we sat watching the waves for a while, crashing on the steps, and it was just a lovely, chilled, relaxed afternoon. Just the sort of Mother's Day you need without any of the stress of trying to book restaurants and all that kind of thing. So it was really lovely. So I would like to give a big shout out to Mrs. Farmer, who is my son's, or one of my son's art teachers, for the most lovely Mother's Day gift that I was given this year. Which is amazing. So he cross-stitched with Mrs. Farmer's help. That's better, isn't it? And then they got them put into a frame, and he's so sweet, he actually did them in my business colours. So I just want to tear up. But yeah, it's really lovely. He doesn't have a lot of patience to sit and do things, so this would have been quite a feat for him to do. So happy Mother's Day. So I've had a really weird month of not really being able to crochet very much. You can't see it through here, but I have a strapping on my elbow. I've got, I think it's tennis elbow. Without the strapping it's really painful. I thought initially it was because of my desk, and I don't think my desk was helping matters much. But I think it's also sort of been triggered by doing lots of painting and lots of crochet, lots of moving boxes. So yeah, so that hasn't been great. And because of that, that spurred me on to get myself a new desk. So here's a little video edit of what happened with my new desk. So I bought this new desk. I think, you know, your health and safety if you're working from home is really important, just as important as if you're working in an office. So I have bought a sit-stand desk, so it rises up. I've also bought a footrest to go underneath my desk, so my legs can be at right angles rather than sort of down or hooking them around the legs of my chair, which I'm prone to do. So let's get this desk built. So I've got all the parts for my desk, apart from the desktop, which is really useful. So this is the sort of electronic stand, which is why there's all this sort of electric gubbinsy stuff here. And and it's supposed to have a maple top. Now I've just been onto Amazon and they say because I'm still within the delivery window, so today is the 4th of April, my delivery window is the 6th to the 8th, I'm not allowed to request any problems with my order because the delivery date hasn't passed yet. So am I expecting part 2 to arrive with the top, or is this just an incomplete order? Would it be nice if they could have actually told me, you know, this is still in progress sort of thing, rather than me being all excited that my desk has arrived, because now I've got bits all over the floor and I don't know what to do with them. Do I repackage it? It was quite complicated. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Ho-hum. So technically I could build the desk because I have the instructions and I have the rest of it, so that when the tabletop arrives I've just basically got to screw that onto the base bit. But what if it doesn't arrive? Do I take the risk now and try building it? Or do I wait until it's arrived in case I've got to send it all back? Got plenty of time to read the instruction book now though. Always a bright side. I'll see you later. 20 minutes it says, 20 minutes to make this desk. They lied. Probably all in all about 3 hours and a bit of extra help. My brain just wasn't coping with it. There's lots of complicated things to do with it, so it's all electrical. So let me show you what it's like underneath. So there's a motor here that drives this cable, well, pole here, which makes the legs go up and down, and that's powered by this pack here that's connected to this little box here, and you can, well, you can take the table up. It actually goes up quite high. I think it goes up to 1.20 meters. So whilst I got the table up high, it's got a little drawer that comes with it, which is useful, and it's also got this cage at the back here for putting all your extra cables in, and it has a little thing here, oops, for sorting out your cable ties and things that will then go into the cage at the bottom, so everything's all nice and tidy and tucked away, which is lovely. So I've now got to get everything from here onto here, and obviously that'll be lower down. But yeah, so I'm off to sort my desk out now. Wish me luck. So having this new desk meant that I had to move lots of things around because it didn't quite work for me. I've also got a new pin board which Adam put up for me, which was taken from the last house, and I couldn't find anywhere to put it in this house, but now I've decided it actually fits perfectly where the new desk is. So April was the month of 2 birthdays. My birthday and Adam's birthday fall just over a week apart from each other. So my birthday treat was to go up to Bristol and go to the Van Gogh immersive experience, which is absolutely amazing. If you get a chance to go, as I say, it's currently in Bristol. It was in London. I think they're moving it around the country, and it's obviously in other countries. I know New York have had it and other places in the States. So if you get a chance to go, I've also just heard that there is a Frida Kahlo one, and Diego Rivera, her husband. So there's one of those as well. So if that comes anywhere near me, I'm definitely going to go. It's really worth going. So here's a little video of what happened on that day. talking of birthdays, I sent out a birthday gift to my email list this year because I thought, why should I be the one that just gets all the presents? So I gave a little present out to my email list. So that's the Conquer Crochet email list and the Conquer Crochet Business School email list. I sent them out the same thing. I really enjoyed actually doing all the design side of things there, and there will be more coming. So if you would like something that looks like these different planners I did, and the wraps, the wrap labels that go around maybe your scrubbies or dishcloths, or just use them as gift tags, then make sure you get onto one of my email lists. If you're interested in doing crochet business, then obviously go onto the business list. If you just want all things crochet that are absolutely amazing, then you need to come to the Conquer Crochet email list, and I'll be giving freebies out every now and then. I can't say they're weekly, just every time I fancy doing one. If you don't want to join those lists, I am setting up a shop where you'll be able to download those freebies. You'll be able to buy those digital downloads, but obviously they won't be free, you'll be buying them. So it's up to you. If you want the freebies, then obviously you need to come onto my email list, and you get notifications of when my videos go live, other exciting news that's happening in the Conquer Crochet world. And if you join on the the Conquer Crochet Business School email list, then you will get regular marketing tips and little updates to do with running businesses. So actually, if you're not running a business that's a crochet business, you can still come over there, because there might be something that's really useful for your business, particularly if it's a handmade business. So I will pop a link in the descriptions below. It's Stitch Marker Club time! So let's have a little look and see what Mrs. G's got for me this month. Now, I have my Stitch Marker Club stitch markers here, and I also have something a little extra that I bought for myself. I can't help myself, I'm sorry. So we're going to start off with the Stitch Marker Club, so just pop this one to the side for a second. So I am in the 12-month Stitch Marker Club, and I opted for 2 stitch markers a month as part of my subscription. So let's see what's in there today. And have a sneaky little look without you seeing. Oh. Now, I probably shouldn't have waited till now to open these, but I will certainly use them next year. Come on, camera. So I have a little happy Easter egg. Beautiful little beads there. As I said before, I'm going for the lever arch rather than the lobster clasp. So we've got a little Easter egg there. And the second one is a super cute Easter bunny. Whoops! Bouncing around everywhere. I love him. I love the little blue bow that matches the blue of his ear. That's lovely, and that matches the blue on the bead. They're really lovely stitch markers. What I really like is the fact that all of the bits are well joined together. There's nothing that's going to catch on your crochet. So absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Amanda. Well, I will be keeping those on my special one with my Easter and Christmas and special occasion stitch markers. So pop that there. Right, now this is the extra purchase that I made. And I'm very excited about this. So Amanda keeps bringing out all these amazing things. She's got a fantastic mug that's coming out soon. So if you're into kind of crochet mugs, then you might want to look there. Oh, actually I've got 2 things. So the first one I bought, if you follow my Instagram, you'll know that I made a toadstool that was crocheted to go on the notebooks. And there's a little toadstool keyring, a little toadstool stitch marker, which is absolutely gorgeous. I love that. Thank you, Amanda. He's very sweet. What, do they have a personality of he's and she's? I don't know. Anyway, the second thing that I bought was a key ring which said Yarn Life on it. So let's just open this up. Oops. I have to say, I think I'm very good hanging on to these so I can video them for you, because they sit there on my desk ages. So no, I'm not going to open it. So as you can see, it's pink, and it says Eat, Sleep, Crochet, Repeat on the back. and then pink Yarn Life, and there's lovely little sort of suedette or faux suede little tassel on there, which is absolutely gorgeous. I need to update my keyrings. I've got lots of older keyrings on there that are falling apart, so that is absolutely perfect. So that's my little haul from Mrs. G Makes. So I've had to buy a few, I've bought a few extra storagey type things for the attic. Things have obviously had to have a move around, and I want certain things accessible now that I maybe wasn't that bothered about having accessible before. So initially, if you recall, when I did my studio tour back in September, I had some apple crates that I had all my cottons in. Now we've started doing these monthly craft fairs in Kenfig, which is not far from here, and we're using those apple crates as part of the display. So for the first couple I was emptying all my yarn out, taking them to the fair, coming back from the fair and putting all the yarn back. And I thought, well, that's a very good use of time. So not quite as nice looking as the crates, but I have bought one of these crates. In fact, I have a couple of these crates now, and I've also bought some thinner ones as well that I can store all my yarns in. So these are all the ones I use for my Frith Friends notebooks, and then I've got some of my shiny yarns in another one, any ongoing projects in another one. You get the idea. So got some of these. I also found, so we've got a Home Bargains near us. So if you've got a Home Bargains, you'll know that there's some amazing stuff in there. There's also a load of rubbish, but there's some amazing stuff in there. And I bought this lovely tote bag, a little sort of tote organiser. Step back a bit so you can see it in its full glory. So it's got these lovely pockets down the side, and they're on all four sides. And then inside you get two sort of Velcro dividers, so you can divide up the inside, and there's some really cute carry handles. And I thought, well, that'll be useful for if I'm doing a project and I started upstairs and then I think, oh, actually I'm going to go downstairs and watch some telly this evening, but I won't take my project with me. Now, I think this is only a couple of pounds, and they did have it in other colours. I can't remember the exact price. If I find it, I will put it in the description. So that was in Home Bargains. Also, whilst I was in Home Bargains, I bought this, and I think it's a present box, but I actually just thought that looked really rather nice. And I've started keeping, I haven't started, I've been keeping all the little swatches I make for my stitch videos. I've got them all in bags and in drawers, and I thought, right, well, I'm going to put a little tag on them. So this was Primrose Stitch from the last tutorial from last week's video. That's probably not coming up on the screen, but it doesn't matter. And I've got the double cross in here, I've got the Jacob's Ladder, and I'm just going to start keeping them all, because you never know when they might be useful for just doing extra bits of photography that I need, something for social media, talking a lot about all my past videos, because there are nearly 300 videos on the channel, and I just thought, surely there are people that don't know that there's videos there, and you're not really going to go and scroll through just in case there's something there. So if you're not following me on Instagram, I am at Conquer Crochet, and I'm trying to do, I've even done reels. That's how bad things are. I've done reels. I'm not pointy reels, just sensible crochet reels. So I'm going through all the different playlists and some of the videos that are on those playlists, because I know I've been asked questions and it's sort of, well, there's a video on that. And then I thought, well, I know there's a video on there, but you guys might not remember, and I want you to remember because it's all there for you. And I also popped into the Works. Now the Works do some lovely boxes. So this is a squarish box, rather a large one, cardboard. It's got little clips on the side here to hold it together. It's got plastic around the handles so they're not going to wear away too quickly. So that I thought was a rather nice box that I could use to keep things in. And the boxes were £7 each, or 2 for 10. So I also bought, I don't know if you've ever seen these before, these little suitcases. They've got little handles on there, and you get 3 that sort of sit inside each other. So you get 3 different sizes there. They are really handy for just having around, storing things in if you don't just want things lying about. You could stack your suitcases on top of each other and just have them as a bit of a display, but then they've got useful stuff inside. And I really liked the colour because it was pink. So that's it for this month. I really hope you've had an amazing April. I will see you next week for our techniques video, and if you only watch the vlogs, I will see you at the end of May for the next vlog video. So have an amazing week, month, and I will see you in the next one. I'll pop 2 videos on the screen to help you on your crochet journey, and I will see you over there, one of those or one of those, whichever one is useful to you, and I will see you in the next one. Take care now. Happy hooking!